From being raised by a wealthy father and inheriting a vast real estate fortune, to declaring bankruptcy 4 times, becoming a billionaire in his adult years, and at the age of 70, becoming the president of the most powerful and influential country in the world. And of course, a Hollywood star.
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
Today, you will finally learn the story of Donald Trump, as told by the 1%ers.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one.
How did Donald Trump become a billionaire? Donald Trump, born on June 14, 1946 in Queens, New York, comes from an immigrant family. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate businessman, and his influence was crucial in shaping Donald's entrepreneurial mindset. His mother, Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, was a Scottish immigrant who came to the United States in 1930 and married Fred Trump in 1936. Mary Ann Trump was a loving and devoted mother, but she was also demanding and disciplined. She expected her children to be successful and to strive for the best. Thanks to her, Donald learned to be competitive, work hard, and never give up. Donald Trump's family history goes back to his grandfather, Friedrich Trump, who immigrated from Germany to the United States in search of new opportunities. Friedrich established a business in restaurants and hotels, laying the foundation for the family's business success. Donald Trump spent his childhood in the Queens neighborhood of New York City. He grew up in a prosperous and privileged environment, surrounded by the comforts provided by his family. During those years, Trump demonstrated great determination and ambition, traits that would accompany him on his path to wealth. The influence of his father and the environment in which he grew up awakened in Donald Trump a business spirit. From a young age, he showed an interest in business and an innate ability to identify lucrative opportunities. Young Donald, at the age of just 8, started selling chewing gum and candies at Q Forest School in Queens, New York. He would buy the products from a wholesaler and then sell them to his classmates with a profit margin. By the age of 12, he began buying and selling postage stamps. He would purchase stamps at low prices from thrift stores and then sell them at higher prices to collectors. With the support and guidance of his father, Trump took his first steps in the real estate sector. In 1962, at the age of 13, Trump started as an intern, assisting his father with administrative tasks and showing properties to potential buyers. Here, he learned the basics of the business and invaluable lessons about discipline and hard work from his father. Donald Trump attended the New York Military Academy from 1959 to 1964. He entered the school at the age of 13 and graduated at 18. Trump was sent to the military school by his father, Fred Trump, who believed that his son needed discipline and structure. Donald has said that his experience at the military school was tough, but helped him develop discipline and a strong sense of duty, to the extent that he even became the class president. In 1966, Trump was named vice president of the Trump Management Company, his father's real estate business. In this role, Trump oversaw the development and management of the company's projects. After completing his studies at the New York Military Academy, Trump studied and graduated from the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania in 1968, earning a degree in economics. During his time in college, he developed an even greater interest in business and began building an important network of contacts. Armed with the knowledge and lessons learned during those years, he was ready to start forging his own path with the help of his father. So, after working several years in administrative roles, he decided to take his first major step and purchase his first properties at the age of 25. In the 1970s, Trump bought an apartment complex in Queens, New York, and an office building in Manhattan that would later become the Trump Tower. According to Trump, he never asked his father for loans to buy his first properties, but a 2018 New York Times report suggests that his father did lend him a significant amount. The apartment complex in Queens, called Trump Village, was a 200-unit public housing project. Trump purchased the complex for $7 million and completely renovated it. The complex was renamed Trump Village West and became a commercial success thanks to its prime location, Trump's renovations, and the marketing strategies he employed. The office building in Manhattan was purchased by Trump for over $10 million and became his headquarters. The building was renamed Trump Tower. The purchase of Trump Tower was a major milestone in Trump's business career. It was his first property in Manhattan and a symbol of his success. The building became one of the most recognizable properties in New York and helped establish Trump as a prominent figure in the city. In 1971, he moved to Manhattan, where he engaged in large real estate projects and used flashy architecture to gain recognition among the public. He made plans to acquire and develop the Penn Central for $60 million. Then, with the help of a 40-year tax deduction from the New York government, he pulled the Grand Hyatt's Commodore Hotel out of bankruptcy and created the Trump Organization. In the 1980s, Trump expanded his business interests to other countries. He bought and developed properties worldwide, including hotels, casinos, golf courses, and resorts. Trump also got involved in various real estate development projects, including Trump Tower Chicago and Trump International Hotel and Tower in Washington, D.C. Trump appeared on Forbes' initial list of wealthy individuals in 1982 due to having an estimated family net worth of $200 million. In 1988, Trump acquired the Plaza Hotel with a loan from a consortium of banks. The hotel filed for bankruptcy in 1992, and a reorganization plan was approved a month later. In 1995, Trump sold the Plaza Hotel along with most of his properties to pay off his debts, including personally guaranteed loans, allowing him to avoid personal bankruptcy. Despite these setbacks, Trump continued to be a prominent figure in the business world. In 1996, he founded Trump Hotels and Casino Resorts, a company that operated casinos and hotels worldwide. Trump also became a television personality, starring in the reality show The Apprentice in 2005. Through The Apprentice, he earned over $427 million in compensation, sponsorships, and licensing deals related to his time on NBC's show. In addition to that, he participated in numerous television productions, movies, and entertainment events as part of building his personal brand. By this point, Donald Trump was already a billionaire. In 2005, he claimed to have a net worth between $5 billion and $6 billion. However, three individuals with direct knowledge of Trump's finances told journalist Timothy L. O'Brien that Trump's actual net worth was between $150 million and $250 million. Alleging defamation, Trump sued the reporter and his book editor for $5 billion, lost the case, and subsequently lost again on appeal. Trump refused to release his unredacted tax returns despite claiming they supported his case. Of course, as a highly recognizable figure, Trump did not achieve his success without certain political and social scandals in his past. In 1973, the Department of Justice filed a lawsuit against Trump Management Corporation, a real estate company owned by Trump, for racial discrimination in housing. The lawsuit alleged that Trump management had discriminated against Black and Puerto Rican tenants by refusing to rent to them. He also faced accusations of alleged sexual harassment and obstruction of justice. In March 2016, Forbes estimated his net worth at $4.5 billion. Donald Trump won the presidential elections and served as the 45th President of the United States of America from January 20, 2017 to January 20, 2021. He is currently one of the contenders in the 2024 presidential elections. As of today, Donald Trump has businesses in real estate. Trump owns several apartment buildings, offices, hotels, and golf courses in the United States and around the world. His most well-known properties include Trump Tower in Manhattan, Trump International Hotel and Tower in Washington, D.C., and Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. He also has influence in media. Trump owns the Trump Media Amp Technology Group, which operates the social media platform Truth Social. He owns a line of branded products, including clothing, accessories, perfumes, and home goods. More recently, he ventured into the NFT business by selling a collection of 45,000 collectibles at a price of $99 each, with some now trading for around $250. Despite publicly claiming that the majority of his fortune was self-made, a series of investigations by the New York Times present evidence that over his lifetime, he received over $400 million in loans, gifts, and donations from his father, Fred Trump. Many argue that his wealth was due to his inheritance rather than his own efforts. As of today, Donald Trump's wealth is estimated at $2 billion. He is surrounded by controversies over alleged election fraud in the 2020 elections and multiple lawsuits, including the alleged payment of hush money to adult film actress Stormy Daniels to keep quiet about an alleged extramarital relationship with Donald Trump. He is also facing legal scrutiny for a set of classified documents that the former president allegedly took to his Mar-a-Lago residence as well as alleged incitement to disorder and insurrection for the events that occurred during the U.S. Capitol attack in 2021. Donald Trump remains one of the most influential men in the world, one of the richest, and a prominent figure in business. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump, his story, and his path to success?